Now I'm an adult. Tunezenda kuhustle wanaume pamoja.
Did you say that out loud?
I'm joking, but what I mean is, we can go have fun together. We can go have a cocktail together, do makeup together. Because to date, she's amezeka, lakini bado she loves makeup, fashion.
Bodies get out higher.
Yes, they don't. For life. Bodies for life. For life. Hello, lovely people. Welcome back again to another beautiful episode of
Off the Record Podcast.
We have been missing you guys a lot. I am your favorite Shore of Kiambu, Lisa Marianne.
And I am your girl from Siaya, Mariah Onyango.
And today, guys, ebu angalieni vizuri. Zoom in your camera because we are hosting one of the global citizens. Dame Ameiva. Our lovely guest, Miss Doreen. Let her introduce herself.
Yeah.
Thank you for the lovely introduction. So my name is Doreen Moracha. I am a rich auntie, a globetrotter, a content creator, and very many other things in between.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Doreen, for coming to OTR. We've been meaning and longing to host you. Sasa leo. Guys, leo lazima kunyeshe Nairobi.
It's a must.
Because finally, the eagle has landed on our green couch.
And you have on set. Karibu sana, Miss Doreen.
Asante sana, Mariah. So guys, as you know, we've been having our family series, just celebrating the diversity of families in our country and in our continent at large, the different types of families, but also having fun games that help us to reminisce our childhood and also looking at how that affects our decisions as adults. So leo bado tunaendelea na hiyo family series. But before we jump into our game, mnatujua sisi na michezo. Michezo ya taoni, tumeiva hapo.
Lisa.
Before we
michezo ya taoni kweli.
Michezo ya familia. Before we jump into our game, I just want us to go around quickly and say, like the families we come from. When you baby number what? What is your birth number? And what's that one fun thing that you really appreciate about your birth number? And ukitaka kuispice up, unaweza ongeza hata stereotype ya birth number yako. And I think let's start with Doreen.
Yeah. Hey, jump. So I am number 3 in a family of which should have been 5. Our second last born quit, so my mother decided I should not be the last born and added another new last born. So now we are 4. I don't know whether there's a stereotype to number 3. We're more of middle children-ish. So yeah, they say middle children. I'm more of into the middle child and last born. So I don't know, but people say I don't behave like a last born. So obviously it's the middle born. So it's because they rigged my last boy position. Otherwise, I'd behave like one. So yeah, I don't know, but I don't know whether there's a stereotype about us that I conform to. Yeah.
But they say 3 is a charm. So
3 is a charm. It's a magic number. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Oh, wow. Darren, how about you, Mariah?
I think for me, I am second born in a family of 4. And I think I behave like the firstborn. Did I say that aloud?
Is the firstborn a boy?
Of course.
That's why.
Yeah. So it's how in the Bible. Yeah. So and yeah, I think the stereotype is the fact that sometimes the secondborn behaves like the firstborn, not just me alone. I know a couple of families where secondborn is perceived like the firstborn. Maybe that's because the firstborn are not taking up the challenge, like, to guide the family and to do what is expected, quote unquote, of them. Yeah.
Okay. I'm also a secondborn like you, Mariah, but from a family of 3 girls. So I may conform to the stereotype. Yeah, secondborns are, attitude, bougie, kukasirika ovyo ovyo. But for me, in my situation, I think I was the isolated child because my firstborn sister, she took up the role of being a co-mom because my mom was traveling a lot when we were young. And then our lastborn is a typical lastborn. The only thing she knows how to cook is to boil an egg. So for me, I had to find joy in my own secondbornship. So I would be the one with a different opinion, be the one exploring, experimenting, not obeying, nilikuanga naitwa rebellious, because my opinion was always different. And I really like being a secondborn. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah, I think even for me, because sometimes they say like my follower, there's that stereotype of us fighting like most of the time. Because growing up, we used to fight with my bro. Tunapigana yani ile look like co-wives. But even me, I love being secondborn. It's just like I'm content. And it's a space, it's something that I love because I in my family setup, they look after me and I'm very proud of, I we stand. Yeah. But our last baby, she's the last one indeed. And she never forgets to remind me, Mimi ni last boy. Yeah. So, and it's fine. It's okay. Yeah.
I enjoy her position. All right. Yeah. So I'm really happy that you guys are reminiscing, And we have a set of games here. I'm not like kikapo. Isi kikapu ya dollars. Ni kikapu games. Games just to help us appreciate our families more and even other families. Because you remember there's a time we were doing a series, interviews where people are saying blood is not thicker than water. Yeah. So you might have met someone who really touched your life and you consider them family. So this game is just to help us, reminisce some nice memories, appreciate a couple of people here and there. Na pia kama unataka kupeana onyo kali. This is the opportunity. So they are very random questions. We can pick any. You read it aloud, alafu ushisikie maoni yako. Na kuna kusema hauna maoni.
No pleading.
Kama hauna maoni.
Hakuna kuplead the fifth.
You can. You are allowed to. Jamani, the rules ish anyway.
Anyway, you're often to, if it's too sensitive to say, this one I'll pass. Yeah. And again, just appreciating our guests, you go first.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a problematic one because I have it's which family do you admire the most and what makes them unique? I will say my own family.
Yeah.
My own family in terms of my parents. I admired them because first of all, my parents were what you call a HIV serodiscordant couple. So my dad was HIV negative. My mom is still HIV positive. So like navigating that, especially when HIV back then was like a big deal. There was a lot of stigma and discordant couples were not a thing. Yeah. I really do admire the fact that they came through that, like from HIV being classified as a death sentence, quote unquote, to now like living together for 30 plus years.
Oh,
I think that is something that I really look up to, and I admire them for that. Yeah.
That's really admirable. Oh wow, 30 years. Hey. Wengine hata miaka 3 hata miezi 3 hawafikishi kwa kina Ndoni Wano. Big up to your family they're in. That's really beautiful. Mariah, your question.
My question is, what diversity do you celebrate in your family? That can be extended or nuclear. So I can first start by saying I come from a background that is my dad intermarried. So my mom was Luya, my dad is Luo. So definitely that's the first diversity. Like, and I'm a very proud. I think people don't know that. I know people don't know that I'm Luya, but my legs are Luya. My middle part is Luo. I think it's Luo and Luya.
It's Nakolado.
Yeah, I can say my dad and my mom did a very nice collab because, like, look at me, so. and I keep saying, I think growing up, there's that stereotype that people used to say, you don't have to marry from a different tribe. Like, you just have to maintain, if it's you're from the mountain, maintain mountain. But with the Gen Z revolution, we are seeing like that is changing. People are intermarrying, and it's such a nice thing. In fact, I think Lisa, we had this conversation in the morning, and I was like, I'm in a space where I can actually get married to someone who's not from my tribe, and it's fine because 90% of the time you're not going to be speaking Luo in that house, or Luya, or Kamba, or Kikuyu, or you understand. So, like, I just love that diversification, and we as young people exploring different and allowing ourselves to actually see what is outside. There's a saying that was saying, ukitaka kujua mamako si mpishi bora, toka nje. Manake you think that your mom is the best cook. Go outside, realize that kuna actually people who they're a better cook than your mom, but it's not it's not in a bad way, but just to make sure that you have different opinion, different notion, different you enjoy different cultures from other cultures and like even countries, because I don't even mind getting married from someone who's not from Kenya, to bring that diversification to later. But the bottom line is long are the days where, since I am Luo, I have to get married to a Luo or a Luya, yes.
That's really, really beautiful, Mariah. Yeah, tunangoja global baby.
Global baby. Beg, tunaka Kenya. Okay.
Destination wedding. Anyway, so for me, mine reads, what is your view on societal expectations on starting a family? My view is go do whatever you want.
Yeah.
In this time and age, you don't have to be boxed and limited to going with the wind of what society decides. Ikisema ti, a woman to do by 30, you should be married, have 3 children. Ulisikia wapi? Your society is apni kulisha watoto.
Tell me.
Nakuja na sahani.
Sapeo sahani.
That's a bad notion to have. Sahani,
Mara sijui, if your husband is abusive, ama there's infidelity in your marriage, samehe. Wewe utasamehewa. So for me, it's, do whatever makes you happy. Go with your own pace. But the most important one, don't compare your life na za wengine.
Absolutely.
Everyone has their own journey. Utapata kuna mtu atangukia patelo wake at 21 and they have a happy marriage. Mwingine atangukia wake at 40 and na life ikwepwa. So no pressure at all. Na pia ukidecide, hii societal expectation ya marriage is not my cup of tea. Imagine drop that tea. You can have coffee. You can
milkshake.
Whatever. In short, you are the one who drives the trajectory of your life.
Absolutely.
Do what makes you happy as long as you're respectful to others. That's what matters the most.
No, I feel like when it comes to societal expectations in terms of starting family and stuff like that, people tend to behave like life is a group project. And it's not. It is personal. It is not. We are not doing this thing, all of us, the same way.
Yeah.
What works for you will not work for me. So if I choose to be single and child-free and another person chooses to be in a marriage and they want the whole 9 yards, like two things can be true at the same time.
Yeah.
So I feel like that is something that we are yet to accept in society. And every time, if you look online, there's always a fight between women who have children and women who do not have children.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
They're always clashing. Like everybody's trying to see, oh, my babies, they're my future and my happiness and everything. And the child-free women are like, no, I woke up at 1 p.m. because I don't have babies. Then it is a clash of opinions.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Whatever works for you.
Yeah.
Go with the choice that works for you.
Oh, yes.
Do I start again?
Yes.
Okay. What do people do too much in relation to family and think it's overrated?
Hiyo inakaa controversial.
In relation to family and think it's overrated. This is mine. Please note this is my own
Your own opinion.
I feel like it's family get-togethers. Some of those people don't like each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they're there and they're eating and they're doing, and then the chaos, sometimes they're wrapped in those family get-togethers. So people love them, yes. I am just the deadbeat family member, man. I do not show up for those things.
The gossip.
Like by the time you leave there, you are even drained and your energy is just... So yeah, we will just meet during burials. Otherwise, everything in between, let us just know each other because we are related to each other.
Ni family side gani inakwanga na stereotype ya hawa ni wasengenyaji, ni judgmental? Is it really the moms or the dads?
It's usually the dads that catches strays. However, I feel like both of them are just problematic. Again, this is my personal opinion. I feel like both families just have, because I feel I don't know, probably it's an African tradition thing when growing up. Most families have this thing where there's that bougie auntie, there's that grand auntie that wants people to know my children have gone to Harvard, and this other one that they're looking down upon. And it's just always, it's something that you find probably in every family, that there is always that auntie that loves attention. And then there is that other one that does not have much going on for themselves, so they don't feel like they're welcomed. So it's a lot of chaos going on, a lot of pretense, and yeah, so that's why actually it's the pretense that kind of puts me off. Let us be honest with each other, because after you live there, they're not going to start calling each other behind. Hey, did you see? She has lost weight now. What happened? And then yeah, so there is that. But also maybe I feel like that because I think it's my mother's side of the family, because they're the most educated. They did stigmatize my mom and I growing up a lot. Considering they had the knowledge, I expected better from them. And they really did not show up that better. So maybe that is why I usually feel some type of way towards them.
Yeah. And it's valid. You don't have to, as if someone is draining your energy, still lazima. And
so to me, those ones never. We will meet during burials. Anyway, Mariah.
I think for me here, what story from your ancestors influences your life and adult decision, that is subconsciously and consciously. I think that's the me as a
please read it to tell me.
What story from your ancestors influences your life and adult decision, that is consciously and subconsciously. So I was saying, that statement of asiyefunza na mamae ufunzwa na ulimwengu. I think that thing has really like stuck in me, because personally growing up, we as Gen Z / millennium babes, there's a way we were being punished, even in school, our parents, like even the community. a parent won't, even she's not your parent, but she can't allow you to do what is not allowed in the community, and you go scot-free. Like, they were allowed to punish you. You enter a matatu and an older person comes in, you stand up for them. But nowadays, nimelipa fare boss, nimelipa 500, utasimama mpaka mtoto adai. As in, sometimes consciously I'm like, should I stand? Like, do I need to stand? Because, you know, that's how I grew up. I grew up in Mombasa. So, waking up in the morning, shikamo, umeamkaje? And you say hi to even someone you don't know, you know. Ukienda dukani, like, wenyewe anaomba kitu fulani. And then coming back to Nairobi, someone be like, what do you say now? What do you mean unaomba? I'm giving you money, you're giving me service. But I'm like, subconsciously, it's how I grew up. Like, kuwa naishia money. It's not like I am forced to do that. It's something I do it subconsciously. Like, naomba unisaidie kitu fulani, naomba kitu fulani, shikamo, umemkaje? I don't know you, but I meet you on the way. I'm like, shikamo mami, umemkaje? Any something like that. But right now, and actually it may influence even in my adulthood. Like, people around me, they know I'm a very happy person, and I greet people on the road, you know. Not literally, if I say, but I try my best to be very nice to people, to be very kind to people. When I come to your station, I don't demand for services or things. Like, I tend to be very kind and ask them. I ask for information, services, and everything politely. But right now, the current generation, like, they are groomed to demand, you know. You can demand for your services. It's your right. You cannot beat anybody's child, you know. You have to be very understanding. When a child is shouting, like, Baba, why are you shouting? Calm down. Mama, time out, you know. Go and stand on the the wall. Go and stand on the wall. You know, as you'll be like, you don't want to eat. Utalala njaa. Wewe utamka mwenyewe upige ule tafute chakula. But nowadays, like, oh, go stand there. Wait, are you okay? And again, I don't judge, because, you know, times are different, you know. It worked for us 20 years ago, but it can't work right now. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah.
Lakini sorry, ya punishments mara
naipenda kwa sababu
I think I'd really want to see how you punish.
I parent my kids. No, I'll be very nice. Or
like
punish.
correcting them. Yeah.
No, I'm going to be a good.
Utawafyatua viboko.
Yeah.
Anyway, so mine reads, what is that one question that you have ever wanted to ask your parents and have never asked? But yeah,
choose that
question. Family secrets, it's okay. For me, I think a question I would love to ask my parents openly without shame. Mlikuwa wapi watu wakiba mashamba? Where were you when the generational wealth was there? Y'all were just cuddling and being in love.
When people were stealing.
Being stolen. Unapata people, their kids, our age, were inherit, you know, tons and tons of property. Them, they're just, money is working for them. They're not working for money.
Absolutely.
Because it's that generational wealth. Yeah. Because for me, I'm really passionate about the conversation here, ensuring that I am the one who creates generational wealth for my child and his future children if he decides to have. That's a big thing for me. So something funny is that both my grandfathers, from my dad's side, he was alikwanga watu wanasimamanga nyuma ya nini wanaitangwa
president.
Alikuwa one of the bodyguards wa Kenya Kenyatta. Then from my mom's side, he was a DO. You know, back then, DO was a big deal.
Yeah.
So these are people wenye walionja pesa, walionja power. Sinye watu wengine wajaiona gari kwa au walikuanga wanaleto na ontoroja magari, you know. So at what points did my mom and my dad wakakaa chini wakasahau kuendeleza hiyo mwendo? Surely
Rain started beating them.
Where?
So the same to show, but the rain has been beating them.
Nilikuwa nakula mapenzi.
walichagua love.
If that is the price of love,
But not to.
but it's just on a lighter note.
Yeah.
Obviously, my parents, I love you and I love the life. Pair. I don't complain.
Yeah.
Because I never lacked anything.
Wange sprinkle generation.
Sprinkle hata mwagilia.
Anyway.
Well, so we can pick up some more, and even as we are picking up, maybe just on a light note, what is your fondest childhood memory that you'd want to recreate again? We can start with you, Doreen.
That I would want to recreate again.
Yeah.
A lot of my childhood was really not recreatable. I say that not because I had a bad childhood, it's because I was sick 99% of the time. So honestly speaking, the fond moments were very few.
Yeah.
Not few like that, but I spent a lot of time in hospital. I spent a lot of time traveling up and down seeking medication. So it becomes a little bit hard to, okay, no, there is one. However, then I was young. In our household, we used to have this thing where the person who becomes number one gets to eat a whole loaf of bread by their own. You are not sharing with anybody. You are not sharing. So one time I became number one in school. Except the girl who became number two was crying because she wanted number one. Number one used to be in school. You used to be given like an exercise book, a ruler, pencil, and 5 bob. And then this girl was crying. So the teacher was like, can you just give her your number one and then she takes number two? I was like, as long as I eat my bread tomorrow, she can take whatever.
Nilisahau 5 bob.
You see, it's not just normal bread that you used to. It's the United that haija equal uncut, equal slice. And you know that United bread is so sweet. Okay, at least the one they used to make back then was very sweet. So there is no way I was, and you know, it is very nice because my siblings do not get to eat that. And I do.
Yeah.
And I also think, okay, no, this is a little bit, probably people won't see it from where I see it. But when I officially was told that now I'm HIV positive, I was born with it and stuff like that. And my happy moment was I will get to travel every month with my mother to the Kiwi. I will miss school officially. I will get to eat chips, chicken, and soda.
That was a happy moment.
I am not eating from the same menu as my siblings. I am a selected child. So to me, that was such a moment. And actually, it did happen for a few months. My mom used to take me to the clinic, and then she started letting me go to the clinic alone. Now that was not nice because I can't buy myself the chicken and the chips.
Yeah.
My donor has dwindling donor funds, so the donor has left the chat. So yeah, that is probably mine.
Yeah, but at least you guys bonded your time. The trip, eating trip.
When we used to go to hospital, yes. When we used to go together. But now because obviously she also has to go to work. So she was like, sini kikupandisha hii gari, unafika kwenye unajua kwenye unaenda? Yes. But unfortunately, sasa nipatie pesa ya chips na nini. Sasa ni kufika kuna kurudi nyumbani.
I hope you don't like chips now. And bread, you've eaten.
No, bread I no longer like again.
Yeah,
but I think I ate a lot when I was a child. So I no longer like bread like that. But chips, wow. They almost kidnapped me because of chips.
We should call you Shari of the Warriors.
Sorry, I know.
Warriors.
Because potatoes are a love language. What was forbidden, struck a no-go zone in your family growing up? Watching TV when other people are not watching TV. So traditionally we didn't have like electricity, so we used to use a battery and a solar system. So obviously you are limited to your TV watch time. And then that is when they used to create nice soap operas. That is the time of It Might Be You. And there's this other soap that was from the Philippines. And then, we couldn't watch them at night with my mom. Immediately the news has ended and that one Swahili kipindi that comes after, the TV goes off. So I stole one of the keys, replaced it with another. So my mom will close. I will come back in the afternoon, open because they used to repeat Sasaba. ninafungua, nina watch, na catch up, na ninafunga. Then in the evening when she comes back, she's like, hii TV ni moto.
TV ni moto. Yeah, Great Wall. They're called Great Wall.
Yeah,
So it has the heat because it's still on. Mimi ninasema sijui ni nini imefanyika. Ama the battery goes off like mapema. Na ilichajiwa 2 days ago. Sema, kuna vitu mnafanya kwa hii nyumba. She almost caught me a couple of times, but I was faster. Yeah.
Nice.
Interesting, Mariah.
I think for me, mine is very, who is that stranger that was so kind to you that you shed tears because they made you feel like family? I think for me, that person is she's no longer a stranger to me. She's my sister, Lisa. Shori of Kiabu. Yes. Over to you. Even me, I've been crying. But I thank God for you. Over to you.
Thank you, Shori of Siaya. Anyway. For me, mine says, wait, you're a sister to me too, and I love you.
Kasmala.
Yeah. What is that one positive thing that took place in your childhood that has shaped your adulthood? One positive thing that took place in okay. There are many. There are many, but one positive thing that, so for me, I come from a divorced household. So, okay, when my parents were together, wakipendana wakasahau kuiba shamba, it was good. But along the line, they separated. Life happens. So one thing that really stood out for me after the separation is how hard my mom went for me and my sisters. Like, she would yeye ange-sacrifice kujifanya shopping, kujinulia viatu and whatnot. And the way she was so fashionable, just for us to tusikose, the new outfits, the birthday, Christmas, Easter. Like, she always made sure she's creating memories for us, you know. She went out of her way, even when she didn't have a lot of money, to make sure everyone's birthday is recognized. Vitu kama hizo. So for me, that's really motivated me, because even though maybe hangetombe, I love you every day because you're stray and you're being a single mom and whatnot, she made sure that she showed us, that she loved us with her actions. And one of her love languages was always making for us family meals together. Ile mna encourage mnakula nyinyi wote pamoja. Ama Sundays when she couldn't afford to take us out for Sunday outing, like she'd make a special meal on Sunday just for us to feel like we are not missing out on an outing. And that has made my love language to be cooking. Mimi nikikupenda, nitakupikia mapocho. So that's how it has influenced my adulthood. Because for me, your moment too, enjoying soul food, music, stories, games, while eating really yummy food is something my mom taught me as a love language. And so I try to reciprocate that. So love you, mommy, and I love your food. Na chakula yako ni bora. I don't need to go anywhere. Vile Mariah alisema. Wewe ni mpishi.
Yes, we love you.
Yeah. So I think we can take the last round.
So that one is even falling.
Imetoroka. It has
The last round.
Imekataa, hiyo imesema, mark me absent.
Let me take the pink one because I'm a pink girl.
Let's see. I also took pink. It says pets, kids, none or both, and why? None. Absolutely none. Zero.
Come again?
Pets, kids, none or both, and why? None. All of them require attention, taking care of them. No. Mark me absent. I love peace a lot. I love being an auntie because you can take the kids back to their parents. Pets, no, never.
We listen and you don't judge. Rich auntie for life. Yeah.
For life.
Yeah. So for me, it's who do you call when life gets hard and you consider them family, whether related or not. Hey, I have so many people that I call. But for this one, I'll give to my my cho me crane. Like we have this 6 hours conversation just talking about it. We can be speaking about work, and before you know it, we're speaking about relationship, children, pets. You know.
Mara, when did you start having a pet?
Nakuanga na pet. Nikala dogi itwa Sean. I mean Finn, sorry. No, kwa sababu it's been a minute since ni pet.
Fancy wa pet.
Lakini
You're not a
pet.
pet owner.
Growing up, I used to have cats. Mombasa tulikuwa tuna nani paka. Pussy, paka. So I'm a pet mom. I had for 7 years I was a pet mom to a dog called Finn. Finn can confirm.
Fina na
No, nilikuwa a dog mom for 7 years. Alafu I was a cat mom for when I was growing up in Mombasa. Yeah, like right now I don't have any specific pet that I'm taking care of directly. But stray dogs and cats. Once in a while narushia nyama. You know, so see, I'm a stepmom.
That does not count.
So anyway, I was saying that one person that we can just speak about anything and everything, and we laugh and cry together. Like she's my sister. She's dope. Yeah, and I thank God for her. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to your girl McQueen. I also know her. She's a really awesome.
Yeah, she is. She is.
Yeah. So mine reads, who is the one person you lost contact with, but you considered them family? What would you say to them if you reconnected? Oh, wow. Okay. So the one person I lost contact with, she's actually family. Ni vile ni distance. There's an auntie of mine when I was younger. So unfortunately, this auntie was in an abusive marriage. So when she left, she had to leave her kids behind. Like that was one, like ile kutoka ya kuhepa, you know.
Yeah.
So, and because of the animosity from her husband's side, they didn't allow her to see her kids. So she really loved me because I was around the same age as her youngest daughter. So alikuanga napenda kuja kwetu anaambia my mom, can I take her kinetic Lisa sana nipeleka ma outings, tunaenda shopping. Mi hata nilianza kujua kujipodoa because of that auntie of mine.
Oh, nice.
And then she was so beautiful. So she would walk around and tell people, I'm the daughter. Then anapewa pesa na maboyfriend. Okay, pesa nyingi za huyu daughter. Kumbe ni mimi. I was my auntie's side hustle. But I really love and enjoy those moments. So unfortunately, as time goes by, also with the separation from my parents, she was from my dad's side. I couldn't see her as often as before, but she really tried keeping contact. Even after high school, after recently, ile tu chat, but I guess to your bond, hayuko hapo as much. So yeah, I think if I saw her today, I'd tell her we recreate those memories. Now I'm an adult. Tunaweza enda kuhustle wanaume pamoja.
Did you say that out loud?
I'm joking, but what I mean is, we can go have fun together. We can go have a cocktail together, do makeup together. Because to date, she's amezeka, lakini bado she loves makeup, fashion.
Bodies get out.
Yes, they don't for life. Bodies for life.
Yeah.
So
we go.
Yes, Mariah.
Last round of
Kuna mbili amebaki unless you indulge in your girl.
Lisa, I've done
it. There's another one. She can pick it down.
Lokota tunaweza malizia as we wind up. But this memory.
How do you define love in a family setup? How do you define love? The thing is, a lot of people expect love in a family setup to be automatic.
Yeah,
but it is not.
Yeah.
I can assure you love in a family setup is not. But it's mostly how people show up for you.
Yeah.
It it's not about them always reassuring you that they love you, but also them being there, them having consideration for you, then coming together to stand up, or rather stand in for you when maybe you're going through life. Them just being available to be like a shoulder to cry on. So it's more of the moments that bring you guys together, whether they're good moments or bad moments, but even like leaving your differences aside and still showing up for each other. I think that defines love in a family setup. And also just, I think in situations where children are involved, you see how you say that your auntie used to take you out and stuff like that, being a village for each other, because when it comes to raising children, they say it requires a village. But nowadays, the village is very tiny. It does not have electricity. It does not have tarmac roads. The village is going through a lot. It does not have funding. The village does not even have water nowadays. So when you find people who are standing for you, especially when it comes to raising children, because parenting is also an overwhelming journey, and there are people walking the journey with you, that's also something that defines love. So I think those, in as much, and I have seen it in my family growing up, even with the differences aside, and everybody comes together and they're like, no, let's do this for one of us. So I think that defines it. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's really powerful.
Just don't expect it to be automatic. Yes.
And don't expect everyone to show love how you want to be loved. Because in families, personalities are different, and you can also grow out of love with your family members, and it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
What matters is that you heal and you don't go spreading the heart.
True.
Yeah, that's very true. And sometimes it's okay to give people time out. Like I'm not fighting you. I don't have bad blood. I just want to be in your space right now, and I don't have an explanation. Just understand where I'm coming from, and it's totally fine. You can meet your friends, your family members. Yeah, just go back and reconnect with yourself.
Yeah, sometimes the love works well when it's long distance.
Yeah,
Ukweli.
true. Maanake tukiwa pamoja tuna sasa nini hizi vyombo tukiwa pamoja zinagongana. So ukipeana nafasi kuna some sort of peace and understanding, and people loving and respecting each other's background.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Read for us, yes, Mariah.
I think for me, mine is deep. What has been glorified in traditional families that you're shifting the norm with their life story. A lot from wife being inherited. Bwana wako amekufa, now the brother is taking care of you. To women are supposed to be seen and not heard.
Yeah.
To women are supposed to be just in the kitchen. So right now we are actually we are out. We are speaking our minds.
Yeah.
We are communicating to the community. This is something that was never there. It was just a male dominated space. To wife are known to be married at second, third, fourth, fifth wives, and it's okay. Okay, maybe that's a story for another day. It's a whole conversation, because we listen and we don't judge. And if you decide to become a second wife, it's fine. A third wife, whatever works for you. Because someone said even when she was the first wife, nothing was working. So,
but the people who are
second and third, yeah, tried in polygamous. Our grandfather, my grandfather had 3 wives, and we have men who are actually reliving those traditional moments. Like my father had 3 wives, so I must have 3 wives. So unaolewa ukijua kwamba itafika wakati utaletewa mke mwenzako wa pili na watatu. Ukiambiwa ukisongewa hapo unasongea mwenzako, ulalamiki.
Mara yako hana.
To agree, whatever works for you. No, not for you, but kuna mwanamke mwingine mahali, she's fine with that.
She's okay with that.
Because like I said, I read somewhere, someone said I was married as a first wife and it never worked for me. So being a first wife or a second or a third wife, it's neither here or there. So at the end of the day, as long as there's peace and watu wanaelewana na wanapendana. I keep saying as long as you have resources, si Lisa anakula sima na kabeji, mimi nakula sima na mrenda, Dorena nakula sima na nyama. Kama ni nyama wote, if it's international school, if you're all driving range, you know, so you balance. Yes, so I think I can say the fact that we're actually coming out of our shells as women, and just learning to speak our mind, learning to not that we are rude or something, because there's that thin line between you speaking your mind and you being rude to someone. Someone will be like, mwanamke kichwa ngumu, but no, I have a mind of my own, and sometimes I can say, no, I don't like how you're doing things, but doesn't mean that I don't respect you as a man. I'm just speaking my mind. So, and then I want you to also meet me somewhere. Growing up, kitambo, those things were not there. Women are meant to be seen. Wewe unaongea, unafanya mtu kama umenyamaza. A man has the final say. Nowadays, women have final says in different homes. You know, at the end of the day, whatever works for you, as long as there's peace, love, and understanding.
Yes. Okay. Where is the conversation? Controversial.
I know.
Please share your opinion on the comment section on any of the questions we've answered. We'd really love to hear your thoughts. So mine, the last one reads, if you win $1 million and had to split it up with family members, who will get and why? This answer is so simple for me. The first person to get is my mommy, my mama. I got it from my mama, so she better get the money too. And obviously the love of my life, my heartbeats, my air, my son. Lazima niekewe mtoto trust. Generational wealth itatoka kwa $1 million.
Yeah, I think Lisa, before we wind up, I've just remembered something and it gets to my question. The other thing that we're actually shifting is the intermarrying. Like during our days, wewe unatoka
our days ni kama tumekuwa like hello.
My days, okay, sawa. Me growing up, our parents' days, Yes. Kwa sababu it was very rare to see a Kikuyu married to a Maasai or a Luo married to, in fact, a Luo married to a woman from Kikuyu land. You know, it was very rare. But nowadays, I love it. I love to see, people intermarry. I love to see a Nigerian marrying a Kenyan babe. I love to see a Kisii man marrying a Luo babe. As in, amekataa, but you get the point. The fact that we're actually spreading our wings and we're not just ile point ilisema unajua mama yako ndo endo kule chakula ya Kisii ujue kumbe kuna jollof like kama jollof goja achana na Kisii. I'm talking about jollof rice na onskengele rice ya Ghana. Ghana. Rice ya Ghana na rice ya Nigeria, they fight. So something like that, like go out, go set which is better, go out there, explore. Aya kuja Kisii kula matoke, enda siya kula samaki, kuja Kikuyu land kula waru, siya tiume grow to gideri matoke waru asumekula waru na mkate ki grow up. So right now start eating creation, start eating Brenda. So basically what I'm saying is we love that diversification that it's happening right now. Yes, and it's so beautiful. Yes, so something else, maybe this is controversial, but wanasema at least Tomrimu walete mwangaza siaya.
That table you are shaking has expensive drinks.
I tell you, it is. I am fighting my own.
Expensive drinks.
Murima babes walete mwangaza siaya. Anyway, back to Lisa.
No, Lisa, I want to add something to Mariah's question.
Okay.
I think one of the things that we are forgetting is now women, because in the past growing up, women were more of, it's like our life was planned. You go to school, you finish, you get your degree, you get married before 30, you get your children and your husband and in a husband's home. And then now things started shifting because now women are choosing what is working for them. There are women who are actually choosing to be single mothers in a single motherhood, and that is the setup that they like. There are women who are choosing to not have children, and that is a setup that they like. There are women who are choosing to be parents to pets, and that is the setup that they like. So we have actually changed the story of how womanhood was, because a lot of people believe that as long as you're a woman, you must parent a child. You must, like, that has to happen. And nowadays, women are choosing differently. They're choosing not to have children. We have women who are child-free, and they are loud and okay with it. And yes, we keep getting threatened online, and they say, wait until you are 40. Wait until you are 50. Now we are at 60. So the numbers keep going up. But we have to realize that two things can be true at the same time. There are women who love families and they're nurturing them and raising them. There are women who are just want to have the children. They do not want to deal with the other gender, and that is okay. And the women who want the whole 9 yards. The wedding, the dowry, the children, the nice house. And there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like we keep, every time we keep redefining the story, but we want to go back to the basics. And we are in, as Mariah said earlier, that even now you cannot punish children with a slipper, sama mwiko, like our parents used to do, and saini time out. Na naughty corner. Akubu kwanga na kona square. So it's all about redefining the story, and that does not make any woman less of who they are, or even any man less of who they are. If you don't want to have children, that's okay. If you want to have children, go ahead and have them. But don't do it because society wants you to have children. Because watoto hawakujangi na sahani, hata nguo hawakujangi nazo.
You need to be mentally prepared, financially, physically, everything.
Like the preparation, you need to actually also accept, because we said nowadays hakuna village. Kusema tu kweli, people who are doing parenting and they have a village, they are very, like, that is privilege. So nowadays it's you and that baby or those babies, and it's you doing everything. So if you choose that is the path you want to go to, it's because that is the path you chose, and that is you prepared yourself even mentally. So I feel like we need to just accept that the story has changed. And there's nothing wrong with that.
And I really like what you're both saying. Something that has crossed my mind when you were speaking, Doreen, is also when it comes to dating. Kitambo, if a woman, you were talking to two men atagwa, utaitwa ashambo.
Nambo na double.
Promiscuous woman. Aba.
So you, the same guy is the America msafara 10 mimi. Ata anashindwa kumani. Ana nyinyi wote mnaitwa the same pet name. Being given the same stories. Ndo asiji contradicts anywhere. Unaona. But now you're seeing that women have the autonomy to do what they want with their lives, with their bodies, to choose to date or not to date, to choose to settle or not to settle, to choose to be adventurous and not, So I really, really like the way we are redefining, adulthood, we are redefining families, and we are basically shifting the norm. Basically, do what makes you happy.
Absolutely.
But most importantly, respect others and spread the love where you can. Where you can't spread the love, do the bare minimum of being kind.
Yeah, I think even for men nowadays, growing up, a man, ukifika ni how many years? By ukisha ballet, now you need to take a wife. You start having kids as early as 20. But nowadays we are seeing bachelor at 40. Senior bachelor. 0 anything. And I feel 0 senior. And they're very proud. And in fact, when a guy comes to you and tells you I am 35, 40 and I'm single and I don't have kids, they're like, unafanya nini yote? Uko sure something is not wrong with you? And I'm like, yo, chill. He's just a man like you. Okay, what were you doing? So we need to respect people, like you've said, and just be kind to people. Everybody has their own timing. Hakuna marriage in a manual, life is in a manual that you have to do ABCD. Like whatever works for you. If you want to be single at 50, jipambe. If you want to get married at 20, jipambe. Then zako. As long as you're happy. Yeah.
Whatever works for you. As long as it's not disrespectful to another person, it's all good. The thing, and I told you, when we started, I said that there's a lot of fights online. Every single day, men versus women, child-free versus women with children, married versus non-married. It's such a... Sometimes I feel like we're just doing that for clout or maybe just to add our voices to a conversation. But we know that at the end of the day, when we log off the apps, it's our reality.
Yeah.
And it is what works for us.
Yeah.
Some people, now we've reached a point where people are saying, no, you must have children when you're young. No, you must wait till you're older. It is wow.
Exhausting, yeah.
It is very exhausting, but we need, I think this is something that hit me recently, that two things can actually be true at the same time, and there is nothing wrong with that. And that is, I think, the reality that we all have not yet accepted. We are still like, no, it's white or black. There is no gray area. So we have to make room for the gray area, because the family dynamic has changed. Yeah.
But most importantly, we are here to celebrate families, and we're really, really grateful that you are joining our conversation. We would love to hear your stories, so feel free to DM us or comment either on YouTube and TikTok. And very soon we said we are having a giveaway, because we are on the road to 20K followers. So make sure you continue engaging with us. Na kama kawaida tunawalombo to. But most importantly today, I want to thank our special guest, the guest with the most taste. Beautiful, intelligent, msichana rate card yake msicheze naye. Follow her on her social medias.
Yeah.
I don't have one name. That is why I am hesitating. So Facebook is Doreen Mora Moracha. If you want to tussle with the aunties there, you can come. Instagram and TikTok is yes, I have HIV. So yes _I_have_HIV. YouTube is I am a beautiful story. X is D_Mora, but X is problematic. So that is it.
Asante sana Doreen, and we really are grateful that you had this conversation with us, and we celebrate you, and you are family to Off the Record podcast.
Yeah, you need to come back for more exciting.
Bring me back.
We'll bring you back.
So guys, until next time, bye.